I think Renekton is relatively happy this game. Being able to interact with that front line. I mean, Jin's the only thing that you're really concerned about. And honestly, as you said, Grapes, it takes a little bit of time to get going. As, oh boy, this is spotted, and Xiao Hao wins these.
And remember, yeah, the big goal here of this Trundle
Look
in the
at
early
Vi
game
run.
is to just out-duel the Vi. You land just a couple of chomps, it becomes all too easy. But now Palkia going on to this Jin. Doesn't even flash away. Rookie on rookie violence will go EDG's way.
Oh, Palkia actually found the double Q there. And of course, Trundle now with the red buff, the PTA.
Oh,
yeah,
PTA.
We did say that Trundle wins these. He gets the...
Oh,
Yep,
the flash
that's the kill.
autos. 2-0 in less than 3 minutes right now for Edward Gaming. What he needs to do at this point, because EDG are winning on all other facets of the map. They're going to pick up this dragon, add to that over 1,000 gold lead that they have collected for themselves. I mean, they're winning in the mid lane, would have that push in the range versus melee. They're winning in the jungle, obviously, as we saw. In the bot lane, where we saw that first blood get picked up for On. It is going all Edward Gaming's way in game 3 on EDG.
I will say the thought of being down level 3 to level 5 does not thrill me as Grub spawn. So I feel like Palkia might have, we might have flown a little bit too close to the sun in terms of the roaming. That said, this will get him level 4. So we help him take some of these grubs, should be okay. And that Trundle is still not one that you can fight. And this is why I did not love the draft for Ultra Prime, because when you first pick the Vi, you give away the Trundle and you pick stuff like Galio into it. It does feel like kind of a self-counter in order to get the comp going. So Trundle going to have a lot of value this game down there as the play continues. And Junhao, I don't think this is a dragon that's yours.
It's his start for now. However, as we say that, Xiao Hao and Palkia both making their way in towards the pit. Not enough damage onto that Drake just yet to try to secure it. As already the quickness has been used by Xiaosha.
This is
and
EDG
that dragon
favorite.
is nowhere near getting taken down. Saber going to get targeted. That is going to be the feats of strength picked up here for EDG. They get their third kill. They get their third objective.
I think this game is... Oh, boy.
And now we see Xiaosha
Good
stuck on a ward.
Yeah.
Not going to matter, though, as, yeah, there we go. Feats of strength. You kind of mentioned it. It feels like with how Ultra Prime's composition is set up, they kind of want to get ahead by just continuing to force plays. And shout out to them. They're going to go for something right now with the Palkia. The Poppy is rather tanky, though, with that Aftershock unlocked. And he is going to escape with his life. Xiao Hao doing a good job to buy some space as well with the Pillar of Ice. As EDG's popped the dominance, they're going on to Xiaosha. They've taken him down in that mid-tier 1, and EDG have turned the play on its head. Between Worlds comes out. Angel getting some chunk damage on the buy. Not going to use the dash to get in underneath that tier 2, but they will certainly pick up yet another tower.
That pillar was so good, it stopped the Justice Punch coming through from Saber. Now we've got, you know, more Pokemon references coming out as Retail looking to be secured. Will be locked up by Ultra Prime. Great Keeper's Verdict.
They actually pick it up. Oh, and the Steadfast Presence. It gets Zhang, and it blocks him away from that other dash. EDG dashing forward, picks him up with the Call to Meek. And EDG adding to their kill counter. It's 5-0.
Galio, my friend, I think you're getting dove. As On is going to go get that wave in. ZDZ is going to cut it for himself and continue to play.
And then it's another beautiful Steadfast Presence from Palkia. Dashes kind of just negated there around that top side. And Ultra Prime thought that they could try to punish off of that Death Brush, but EDG are just too strong.
I really don't know how Ultra Prime is going to get to play this game.
Nobody really has that on Ultra Prime. You know, the Jin has some like range, but it's not like consistent damage with the Deadly Flourishes. These guys got to be up close and personal to do what they want to do, and that's exactly what EDG kind of are planning for and what their champions are strong at. So it's soul point now for EDG. They were able to pick that one up in the past minute.
They're looking at the Galio damage and saying no.
They're just no damage, and maybe a little bit on the Jin.
Oh, TP!
Why you go for these steel caps here, as EDG looking for a collapse on the bottom side. Zhang and Xiaosha in some trouble. Between Worlds comes through from Angel, and the heroic charge combined with that Pillar of Ice. Just so much to lock down Zhang, who's had a tough series overall. Let's see if Junhao can go for the steal. Teleport is coming in here from Zhang. It looks like they're not going to go for the finish. Instead, they want the fight. As they hover the Otacon HP at around 5,000. ZDZ teleporting in with that dominance unlock. That's a big old crocodile. Almost taking down Xiaosha on his own. Junhao will fall. Hero's entrance comes through, but it's going to be way too late. They might take down ZDZ, but the Croc will still live. Finally, the flash in will take him down, but it comes at the cost of Saber's life. The curtain call is going to be the curtains for Ultra Prime as EDG win a fight and can go right back to that Otacon or the Dragon. big fan bases. I know there's probably a ton of emotes spamming in the chat right now, and he's having himself a pretty dang good series to kick off the LPL season. Player with a lot of promise, him and Zhao Hao both being a part of some really promising rosters as recently as a year ago.
And ZDZ with that TP pretty much ending any chance of a winning fight for Ultra Prime. Utilizing that Renekton and the Sterix. Whoa. Oh. All right, we're ratting.
Pop in the chat. Pop in the chat.
We're ratting.
ZDD indeed. As it is going to be a little bit of gold issued back here. As the objective bounties have been picked up here for Ultra Prime. They get one on the bottom lane, tier 1. But it's kind of come at the cost of a tier 2 tower on the top side of the map, and Angel's doing a good job. Big shoes that he would have to fill for somebody like Wink, and he's doing that right now. Of course, it is still in Group Nirvana. A lot more League of Legends to be played as an engage hasn't started up. As the cease and desist goes on to Omni, flashes right back to safety with the rest of his team. He will finally get taken down by that force shot, but it's already a big over-index here for Ultra Prime. They've used a ton of their ultimate abilities, and it comes at the cost of a 1-for-1. And now Xiaosha is going to be in some trouble. Angel chasing him down. One more Q will seal the deal, as it was not even enough to make it a numbers advantage here for Edward Gaming. They go in on to Baya now in the mid lane. Zhao Hao collects the kill, and it's 2 members still alive as the solo laners are going to have to try and prevent this inhibitor from going down.
Those solo laners, okay, I think Palkia might be going down. Oh, never mind, turret died. And the Ocean Soul is going to be working overtime here against the minimal damage team of Ultra Prime, as Goodbye Grandma and Bessa going to fall. And mid inhibitor going to fall as well.
This is brutal. Hey, we get a good old-fashioned one-sided victory potentially here in game number 2. Flash away from Junhao, but now Xiaosha is in a whole lot of trouble. Zhao Hao burning the flash.
That man's played.
To get into chop range onto this Rakan. You can question how worth it really is, but right now they're just potting those KDAs.
How far can EDG go? Grapes, that's a decent shout. I mean, they were top 2 in Group Nirvana last split. Got to earn that play-in spot for the playoffs. Of course, 2 stronger teams now going to find their way into Group Nirvana. Have to see if EDG can prove they're at the top of the table.
Palkia
good
going
play.
for the stun of the Junhao.
Nice.
Flash, heroic charge takes him down. Baya down as well. Baron was kited away from it, but hey, they want to just extend this game. Soak in the glory of victory just a little bit longer, as it will be eventually the big purple worm going down to the 10,000 plus gold lead, opening up for Edward Gaming.
Ultra Prime looks a little depressed. I think Baya's seeing if he's got any crumbs on his keyboard there. Would be the end of the game before Elder spawns, but maybe we're just
we're
drilling
practicing.
more.
Yeah, we're drilling our Elder setups here as Palkia now pretty invincible at this point, going into 4 members of Ultra Prime and not taking a lick of meaningful damage. It's going to be a nice taunt here from Zhao. Should have buy a little bit of time, but Angel comes in on the flank with that Between Worlds. Baya has said goodbye here in the bottom side. Only Zhang will live, but not for long. The pillar will seal his fate. A double kill in for On, as Edward Gaming will pick up a dominant game number 2 win and pick up the first series victory of the LPL Split 3.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.